We are here for a game of Jenga with Jeremy and Jessi today.
Hi.
This is Jessi from the Southbound Group. That's going to join us. We're going to play a game today. So, you want to start?
Sure. All right. It's a precarious
When was the last time you played Jenga?
Oh my God. Actually, last weekend.
Oh, great.
But we only did like 2.
I know. Yeah.
What's your favorite Nashville food spot?
I want you to answer it, and then I can give you my answer. Because you have you're good about getting out to new places.
Probably Moss Tacos is one of my favorites, but my favorite meal is from the Southern, and it's the Nashville hot chicken salad.
Nashville hot chicken salad.
The Southern has the best hot chicken. Would you ever thought that? Not Princess, not Hattie B's. The Southern. The breading to chicken ratio is on point.
Yeah. You have to put it back on top.
Oh, I forgot how to play.
I know, we didn't do it the first time.
Okay. What's your favorite?
Well, I'm stuck on Maniacs in Cool Springs recently.
Okay, it's a good one. It's a
I
good
can't
staple.
Jen and I go there all the time, so I can't get away from it.
Well, it's right by Showtime. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's really good. All right. How do you foresee the future of your industry?
Oh my gosh, these are like real questions. I foresee real estate, the number of agents dwindling down in the future.
Have you seen that already?
A little bit, which you see it through like the cycles of the industry anyways, like
because it's been
hard
about
times
a year
weed
or
people
so
out.
that stuff's been kind of different, tougher. Is that right? Is it about a year? Where the mortgage rates really changed?
Yeah, about a year. So that kind of weeds people out. But I think like long term, with all of the weird lawsuits and things going on right now, I think a lot of people are going to get out of it, and it's just going to be.
What is that for?
Like, this is so much deeper. Like, this needs
I'm
to
just
be.
curious.
We can dive into it, but there's like so many weird things going on right now in our industry about non-disclosure and people thinking buyer's agents aren't necessary and stuff like that. So I think that's going to discourage people from being in the industry.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be survival of the fittest, basically.
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine. We'll figure it out. It's
you
cyclical.
guys are awesome.
We'll always figure it out.
All right. Your turn.
All right.
Your turn.
Middle is the way to go, right? Mm-hmm. All right. What's a key trend you're observing in your market? Oh, man.
You got another hard one.
I know. These are terrible. Key trend. Buyers sitting on the sideline because of interest rates.
Yeah.
How about that? I mean, that can.
Has there been? There was a turn. The interest rates got better for a little bit, and they didn't.
They're still getting better right now.
Okay.
I feel like every other day they go down.
What's your magic number you think that you get to before people start like getting off their butts?
Like 6.25, probably.
What are they? 7.5?
No, we're at like 6.69 today.
Oh, it's almost game time.
Yeah, we're getting close. If we can get them under 6, it's over.
I think that's good though. 6 is to me like when they were in the 8s. That just seems like really high.
I feel like 6 is a very sustainable number.
Makes you feel like
for
you're
both
like
sides. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. 3s are like crazy.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Who has been your biggest influence or mentor?
That's an easy one. My biggest mentor, her name is Bobby Noreen, and she was my managing broker when I first started here in Nashville. And she has just been my coach and my mentor for many, many years. And
she's still here?
She's still here, yeah. Still practicing, and she's been in the industry since like 1976 or something. So
Bobby Noreen.
Bobby Noreen, good old Bobby.
What company does she work for?
She freelances now and does coaching.
Okay.
Actually, so.
Where was she working when you met
At Village.
her? At Village. So I was thinking. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And it turns out we're like third cousins, and we didn't even know it.
What?
Yeah, on the Sgarlata side. So,
cool.
Was that you?
That was me.
Okay. Ooh, that one looks tricky. Okay. Coffee or tea? Mushroom coffee.
Oh, you're on the mushroom coffee, are you?
Yeah.
So the mushroom
Right.
coffee is not actually coffee, though, right?
I mean, it has caffeine in it,
But it's mushrooms.
but it's all mushrooms.
I
It's
haven't
really
gotten to that
interesting.
yet.
It's good. You ever tried mud water or anything like that?
I've heard of mud water.
Are you coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm
Like
not big
iced
on the
tea.
whole coffee. Like, I mean, kind of you get coffee breath, you get coffee. It's like I'm big on that, but I can't get away from it. I love it.
Do you love the taste, or do you need like to function?
I've gotten to where I really like the taste,
Okay.
but it definitely was a function thing. Why I got stuck on it. How do you approach making important decisions? When you have important decisions, how do you approach them?
Head on, I guess. like nip in the bud, get it done.
You're very nip in the bud, get it done.
Yeah, I'm not like a waiter, a rounder. Those are real words, right?
Waiter arounder.
Waiter arounder.
No, I think it's perfect. No, and I would say, obviously I know you personally very well, but professionally, like, you are awesome at that. And I think that's a big, like, trait of yours. People may have told you that before, but to separate yourself from other people in the industry is, like, very professional, very, like, bulldog when needed, but also big heart.
Well,
definitely wanting to help people.
I didn't know I came here for a talk.
Well, it's true. It's the truth.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and you've done a really great job building your team, too.
Well, we love you. We were just with Lisa Wiles before this, and she was jealous that I got to come and see you.
Oh, bring her in. She would be entertaining to do Jenga with.
What's a new skill or area you want to explore? This is not a professional answer at all.
Don't. Let's more fun. Let's do something personal.
Homesteading and living off the grid and making all my things. That's what I'm doing.
You're going to do it?
I'm reading all the books and listening to all the podcasts, making our own bread.
You really will do it.
And our own, like, cough syrup.
Well, you have the place to do it.
All the things.
I know.
So that's where I'm
generally very interested in that. She wants to do it, but she is scared.
She doesn't need to be scared.
Well, we don't have any land.
All of these homesteading books talk about homestead where you are. You have a lot of land to be able to do that. Yeah.
I know. That's what we always say. Is like we always think we need to go somewhere. Like, but you could probably do it all where we are. So.
We're getting chickens at the end of February. Y'all can have chickens.
We can.
I just finished First Time Homesteader, and it was super good and like inspirational.
It's so cool. Those stories are so awesome. The people that do that. And you just like live off your land. That's so cool.
It's amazing.
All right, so this one is a business question. How do you stay updated with your industry trends? Back to the trends. How do you stay updated with the real estate world?
Controversial to say this, I guess, but I always say I'm a whore for education. And so like I go to all the classes, all the meetings, all the panels, all of the discussions. Like we have one coming up. They do one through our association called Nashonomics. So just attending anything and everything. That's good though, because
I think that people, when they've been in their field for a long time and are experienced, sometimes think that they know it all. And that's awesome. You're still doing that.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest
I struggle with that a little bit. There's times when I'm like, I don't want to go to that.
Do you guys have things like that?
Yeah.
Like seminars and stuff like that?
Yeah, and I'm obviously one of those guys that thinks he doesn't
need to go. You just know it all, but you're awesome.
I definitely don't know it all, but I'm just don't go.
Well, you should go.
So, all right, I will.
I'll go with you next time, and we'll be the people who laugh in the background.
Insurance. Oh, boy.
Oh, I can't touch multiple ones, can I?
No,
okay.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh, this is, uh-oh. Oh God. Oh, I can't do that, can I?
It's fine.
Okay. How do you see Nashville evolving in the next decade? I'm asking you this.
All right. In the next decade, I mean, it's probably going to be crazy fast, I'm sure. It's already changed a lot in the last decade. So I'm assuming, this seems like from other cities that are similar, is that like the next 10 years will be like what the last 20 or 30 years will be, I think. So I think it will keep growing. More people will keep moving here.
Do you think it'll ever slow down?
I don't think it'll slow down.
Do you think we'll get a baseball team?
I hope so. Wouldn't that be great?
Yes. That's all I'm hoping for.
We have a lot of stuff, but no, I see that it's just going to keep getting to be. I like it. I mean, I think that the stuff we have is great, but the only downfall is the infrastructure and traffic and everything else. But I think the growth is great. It's fun. I love having all the new stuff.
Downfall? What about the culture change?
It's my turn. You want to go again?
Oh no, I don't want to go again.
I mean, I'll let you go again.
No, I don't want to. I forgot it was your turn.
I think you moved them all over, which might make it more difficult. It's a good move. All right, this is a good one for you. What's a hidden gem in Nashville, around the Nashville area, like a park or a I don't know,
a restaurant,
a vineyard or something.
I don't know if I actually am good at this. A hidden one.
You guys are always going to do stuff.
Yeah, but not like hidden
Waterfall,
stuff.
park.
Everything we do is food related.
That's fine. Food's great. What about with the kids? What's a cool place you've seen the kids recently?
Actually, I'm going to say food again. There's a place called Mama Java's in Nolensville. You've been there? Right down the street from you.
Mama Java's?
Yeah, and it's like tucked away behind all these places. And it does have coffee, but they've got like breakfast and lunch and really good sandwiches and avocado toast and things like that. And they have a drive-through.
It's called
So
Mama
you can get like
Java's.
all this really good food and good coffee.
You've been to Oh My
And you can get it
Chives?
quicker. I've been in. I haven't ordered anything. The menu
I've been there
intimidates
once.
me.
Really?
What'd you get?
I think I got avocado toast.
Really?
No.
Oh,
It was a
no, I feel
breakfast
like they
sandwich.
have that.
They do have that, I think. But
okay.
I think they have like a breakfast sandwich, and they have like a little like smoothie bar
An
inside of
acai
there.
bar, right?
Yeah.
Too? Okay.
But what's the name of yours again? The place you're talking about?
Mama Java's.
Mama Java's. Let's check that out.
Try it.
All right.
And you can order ahead and like drive through, and it's really fun.
I didn't take that one from you. Isn't that nice that I left
Yeah,
that for
it
you?
was. How do you foresee the future of your industry? I think we already talked about this.
You can keep rolling if you want to. We did already talk about that.
No, I don't
You
want
may
to
answer
go.
mine.
What was yours?
My industry's a mess right now. So
Yeah.
we
Why is it a mess?
insurance industry, we just had a lot of changes in
Mm-hmm.
the last year or so. And the companies have not been profitable, which insurance companies always want to be profitable, obviously. And so there's a lot of rate increases, a lot of people being canceled, a lot of underwriting guidelines, harder
Mm-hmm.
to write new policies. So that has been what we've been dealing with. So hopefully that trend slows down
Fades
because
out.
it'd be nice to get back to normal and not have crazy rates. I don't
But I
even
mean,
remember.
people still need it, right? Foresee the future of the industry. Since people still need it, it's like a necessary evil, right? So doesn't that mean like,
Yeah, I mean,
or it just means they're shopping around more? And
Well, it
doing-
just means it's harder. Like if somebody got canceled, like if you get non-renewed for having one claim, if you
That's what you're
wrote a new
saying.
policy,
Yeah.
got non-renewed for one claim, you have to tell somebody when you go to shop for insurance, like, hey, been non-renewed. You say yes, and they automatically put you into a different tier, and they say, okay, you're the bad guy, you know.
Okay.
And so then you have to go through like a broker or like a non-standard company to get it. It's more expensive, limited coverage.
Yeah.
So it's just tough right now.
Okay.
So, but hopefully we're getting closer. 23 was hard. 24 is probably gonna be kind of the same, and then hopefully end of this year, start of next year, everything start leveling out.
Level out again. Good. 23.
That's what we're shooting for. Here you go. Describe a situation where you overcame a professional obstacle.
Professional obstacle.
It's tough, huh?
That is a tough one.
What about, is there any situations where, like, client mortgage, like you had to change mortgage companies, or has that ever happened where you have to, like, where you've helped a client get closed, or can you think of anything recently?
Yeah, but I feel like that's all like par for the course. Like an obstacle for me is like, I feel like it has to be something bigger. Like that happens in almost like every transaction. Either
Yeah.
they can't get insurance or something switches.
What about, didn't
or-
you guys just expand?
We did expand into
So
Knoxville.
That's a pretty big deal.
Is that an obstacle though?
Well, I mean, if you had a hard time expanding, I don't know. Was it hard?
It's okay. We have a good team there. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, well, we'll just keep
That's all
rocking.
I'm giving you on that one.
All right.
That me?
Yep.
Okay. All right. How do you relax after a busy day? So I answer it still?
Yeah.
Okay. I have recently got into red light therapy. So I'll lay on
heard
a
of
red light
this.
mat and read a homestead book.
So with
So
red light
boring.
mat, is it, you say you lay on it? Mm-hmm. So you lay on, is it, so you have the mask?
So I have the mask, and then there's like a mat that's like 6 feet long, and so you just put like a sports bra and shorts on, and you just lay on it and put your mask on.
So it's not uncomfortable though, right?
It
Because
gets
Jen got me a
warm.
prana mat. You ever heard
A
of
what?
a prana mat?
Does that have the pokey things?
Yes. Which is really, once you get past the first minute,
Yeah.
it's totally fine. It's
What
kind
is
of
it
like
for?
relaxing.
Like lymphatic?
I don't know. Mitochondria. It's supposed to rejuvenate your cells. And,
Okay.
I don't know.
I think
We
that's
did
what
it.
red
It's-
light's supposed to do too. So
Yeah. This just hurts more.
interesting. It just hurts more.
Just a start.
It's toughening you up.
That's good. It's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
How often do you do the mat? Or are you supposed to?
You're probably supposed to do it every day.
Hmm.
How many times have I done it? A couple times since I've had it.
Is it a Christmas present?
No, before Christmas. I don't remember when it was. It's been there for a while. It's in the corner of my living room, though.
Oh, perfect.
Really close. What's an upcoming project you're excited about besides your homesteading?
That's all I do. Isn't that boring? That's what I was going to say. You knew I was.
Well, it could be part of your homesteading. What's a part of the
No, I'm just
homesteading?
kidding. We are getting chickens soon. That's going to be interesting. We are trying to expand into another city
Really?
in 24.
Can you
So I'm
share what
excited
city it
about
is?
that.
Or is
We're
that
trying
top
to
secret?
cover all of Tennessee before we move out of state.
Okay.
So either Jackson or Memphis. So we gotta get west a little bit.
What kind of struggles, like,
we're working on
when
that.
you move to Knoxville or Jackson, like, what is there a learning curve for you on that stuff? Or like, what
hardest
do you have to know
thing-
differently?
You don't have to know a whole lot because we all use Tennessee contracts, so that's why it's the easiest expansion. It's because we're all using the same thing. And so I would say the two hardest things are finding agents that fit with our culture. That's like our biggest thing and our non-negotiable. And then all of our MLS systems are different. And so we have to make sure that they're plugged into our like brokerage system. That takes some time.
What's your culture? Like, explain that. I think that would be good.
Professional is like what we keep going over. Fun yet professional.
Fun young, fun yet.
Fun yet
Okay.
professional. Fun and professional. So we have a set of 10 guiding principles, and so they have to kind of fit into that realm. But yeah. But we do all sorts of like personality assessments and things like that. So it's just hard
That's
to
cool.
find somebody that fits the.
It is important though, for sure, being on the same page with that. So, all right, what you got? See if you can straighten that thing back out.
I don't want to. Oh, what if I take this one?
I don't know.
Then I'll make it harder. Okay. What sets your services apart from competitors?
Oh,
This
nail
is for
it.
you.
What? No, I want to hear
Yeah.
you. We'll both answer it.
Okay, you go first.
All right. Our services apart from competitors. I think that we're working on trying to be better at this all the time. I think right now the thing that we do really well is communication. Insurance companies aren't known for being really good communicators. We get a lot of business from people because they say, you guys respond to us, you call us back, and which is kind of sad to say. But I think what sets us apart is that we're just friendly, easy to work with, responsive. Hopefully there when people, like insurance, you really don't want to worry about it, talk about it until you need it. And when you need it, you want someone to help you. And I feel like we're pretty good at that.
I will attest to that. We use them personally and refer them to everyone, and I agree with that. And I think you're relatable. And I think that's something that we strive for too, is that we don't want to be like buttoned up and over the top. We just want to be similar to the people that we work with and personable and relatable. And then our biggest thing is we like to answer questions before people know they have them. So I think that just goes back to the communication part as well.
What was the question? Your
services.
One of the things that you guys do, and you didn't point this out, but that I think is really cool, is that you guys have a system for like everything. And people may not realize that they're like going through a system, but it's consistent. Everybody knows what to expect. Everybody gets the same thing. I know we get referrals because of your system, and so most people don't have that, and you're probably aware of that. But you've developed something that's really cool, I think, and really good. And we're really proud of you.
Well, thanks. We are very procedural.
But it's very good. It's do you guys have like do you have a time of year that you like review the procedures and you go back and you
January.
say, so you do actually
So
look
we do
at
like strategic planning.
and you look at it and you say, how can we do this better or whatever? That's awesome.
And it's like a living, breathing document too. So anytime we do something in a transaction or get reminded, oh, this would be a good addition to that, then it gets added to the system or the process. And
do you have a different process for different clients, like different levels of clients?
No, not different levels, but we have like buyer systems and seller systems and investor systems. And then they all kind of just go through the checklist so that nothing gets missed. But it's just a sheet, and then it'll say like there's a section for like starting the process, once you're starting your search, under contract, and then post-closing. And so you have to go through and like check off what you've done. And so each buyer or seller gets a checklist added to their file. And so then you can just open that file every day and make sure that everything is checked off.
And you have certain people working on certain parts of it?
And everyone like knows their own wheelhouse, and we don't ever cut into those lanes. Even if we know the answer or know how to do it, it's like we're really big on making sure that we stay in our lane.
Well, your team is awesome. So
thanks. Ditto.
I don't know where to go. Oh, that's going to make it more fun. What's your favorite thing about living around Nashville? What's your favorite thing about
The people. That's an easy one.
The people?
Yeah, I feel like the culture here is so like
do you think the culture has changed?
Yes, that's why I was saying that's your only negative is I can't remember. Oh, the infrastructure. that's my biggest negative is the people.
Guy, you know?
Snarky cultures are making their way in, and it's like not the Nashville way. I don't know if you've seen the bottom of our emails.
Change.
It says keep Nashville nice. It's like our first line of defense of don't bring your bad habits here. But yes, the people. I feel like Southern hospitality is a real thing, and I like that it's like diverse here. It's not these, long generational cliques of people. Like you can find a group wherever you go, and everyone's really nice.
I agree. We went out for when Matt and Phil were in town. We went for a walk around Crockett Park, and Matt was walking in, and he's like, everybody waves at you here, and because they were used to walking around downtown Chicago, where he's like,
just, keep
everybody
their head
tries
down.
to avoid you, and they're like, stay away from me. I don't want to see you.
He's like, do I wave back or do I not?
Yeah.
Or
so
I feel like it's hard for people too when they come here and they come from a city where like that's or that's not normal, and they have like PTSD, and so they don't.
We're in trouble here, Jess.
Well, I'm trying to get a tough one.
Can you go lower down here? Like go to that middle one.
I was trying to make a.
Courtney
Mebbs used to tell me.
I just made myself lose right there, I think.
Okay, what's the biggest challenge in your industry today? I think the media actually is our biggest challenge. I feel like they make it scary for buyers and sellers about interest rates, and they make it feel like it's this big, scary situation. And then also with these, making it feel like you don't need a real estate agent to do the thing, to buy a house or to sell a house. And so I feel like if you're listening to the wrong person, you can get the wrong idea in your mind. But there's a lot that goes into it.
What do you say when somebody is presented to you or presents to you like, hey, what are your why you guys, like, instead of going through an online or something that's like a smaller percentage, or like what do you say when people say that?
When it comes to the percentages, there's a lot of companies out there that'll say for 1% or whatever that is, but that's just for one side. So like the total is still commissions are all negotiable. My disclaimer, but like that's only including one side of the transaction. It's not giving you the other half, so you still owe that other half most of the time. And then if you read the fine print, those fees add up to actually more than what our team charges. And so we just point that out and make sure we go through all of it with us. But it's really about knowing your value proposition and what you bring to the table. And our biggest value add are our systems, our processes, our communication, and the fact that we're a team. So we always say, like, we don't want to be the reason that you miss out on a house or that you miss out on a lead for selling your house. So if I'm not available or your buyer's agent isn't available, there's 10 other women that are available for you. Right. So like something's always happening. Someone's always available to do whatever it is that you need. So those are our.
Well, I know you guys get a lot of people who are relocating, and they obviously find you guys online. Is that right?
A lot of times, yeah. Yelp.
Yelp is you have a lot of luck with Yelp.
Yeah, Yelp and Google. I feel like they read reviews and see what's there.
Cool. All right, this may be it. This may be it here, Jess. I hope it was fun.
I know they're all like
getting close.
Super tight in there.
This may be a question you've already asked.
Oh, it totally is. That means you have to go again.
What?
Coffee
so
or
this
tea?
time, would you go with coffee or tea? All right, we'll just keep rolling.
Ooh.
The Southern has the best hot chicken.
You need to go.
Who knew?
And it's all white meat. There's no dark meat.
Oh boy, is that gonna stay?
No, it's not gonna stay. What am I doing? I didn't see. No, that will not stay. I don't understand why I even looked at that one. I already did that one.
Can you do the middle one?
Oh, this one maybe?
No, this one. This one right here.
No, I'm doing this one. I'm like dripping sweat.
You got it. It's the lights. Ninja, pull it quick.
Dang it.
I thought you had it.
I did too.
I was thinking if you got that, I was going to be in trouble.
Well,
all right. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.